Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Journey Dudes podcast. I'm your host, Chris Tong, and it has been quite some time. I know I say this every time because it is huge gaps of time between each recording, but this time it has truly been 6 months.
Big long time.
This campaign, yeah, it's been half a year. I don't know, shit's got crazy. I don't know. We've been traveling, different at school. There's too much things happening, and
I got a new mic.
up on the editing. Safi's in a new place, entirely a new galaxy. He's calling in. He's calling in with his magic mic from a different part of the universe.
Hello.
Yeah,
you guys are gonna get more finger ASMR here. So yeah, going to show off these mandibles.
Yeah. Let's hope his audio is better this time. And hopefully we all sound okay. It's been so long that everything has changed. Everything is different. We're not even the same people anymore. But yes, so as you know, this is session 25 of Blink Space Blues, our little Lancer RPG show. Gosh, I don't even remember what I say in these intros anymore. It's been so long. But I think
we just start with the camera.
We've had a wild campaign so far, and the final arc, I guess, approaches. The final few episodes of Blink Space Blues are fast approaching. We took a little bit of a break to get things organized and make sure we had what we wanted and the red carpet laid out before we do these fun episodes. But because it's going to be a very, very, very high octane, crazy time. I mean, you've seen how much things have escalated in the universe. But if you don't know,
about settling down,
and if you have been waiting a long time, much like we have been, because I got to edit this whole thing. Let me do a bit of a recap for everyone. But let's do. See, I don't even remember the order of these things. But let's do some intros. My name's Chris Tung. I am one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca, which is an anime gaming streetwear brand from Toronto, Canada. I'm also the producer, editor, and current GM of the podcast of Blink Space Blues. And I'll be playing all of your allies and all of your enemies. Mike, take it away.
Hello, I am Mike Tung. I am the other half of PinkCity.ca. I'm also a naturopathic doctor in Toronto, and I'm also the rules master, the notes master, and the mech master for this campaign. I play Whiskers, who is a dog raccoon-shaped familiar with nice blue fur that's striped. And let's see, Whiskers is probably feeling pretty tired and probably feeling pretty weird about what's happened. We've had a victory, but it feels like we've just kind of set the stage for more tragedy.
Yeah.
And
it's like a loss, honestly.
Ahead. Yeah, we lost a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of dread in that victory of ours.
There's a big episode.
It was a big episode.
Big old dread.
We just watched it again.
All right. Yeah. I watch it every night before I go to bed to remind myself.
Give yourself nightmares.
But yeah, I am Alex Sappy. I tattoo, illustrate, do stuff in Toronto and also now Hamilton and other cities. You guys will see me in. Wow. But I play Mikey Stahand. All right, or Michelangelo Fazos, as y'all are getting to know him. And golly, if things didn't start to really pick up that last episode, because the trauma just keeps happening for Mikey, and I feel like I'm perpetuating in it. But at the end of the day, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And Mikey has a new arm, and I think his ambitions are lit anew with some new newfound
At a
fire.
blaze, some would say.
Yeah, a blaze, definitely. Well, on to you, Bugaki.
I am Alex, the other Alex. I play Bugaki Dingleberry, but myself, I am an artist. I tattoo in Toronto. I do comic art. I do the art for the podcast. I like to draw stuff, and I like to play Bogaki Dingleberry, the 1 foot tall bug from the galaxy, and he is the leader of the Bazento army. And right now, shit's getting pretty real. Right now, we got a big, on the brink of a big galactic war potentially, and it looks like Bugaki's going full force into the war zone, and he doesn't have a choice at this point. So it's getting pretty. Starting to pick up.
You guys had a choice. You guys totally could have went along with the Liberating Angel project.
Just let the guy destroy planets and kill a bunch of people. We could totally do that.
Brother. That's my fucking brother we're talking about. This is his moment to shine.
Anyways, for those of you who would like a bit of a recap, now we do the recap. So let's get caught up on what has happened in the past little while. Last session, we had one of the most insane boss battles of all time. Most certainly one of the best that I've ever been a part of. It was a culmination of many episodes of Blink Space Blues. Upon passing through the mysterious portal on PlayStation 1, you guys found yourselves in an abandoned Pious Academy of Special Sciences pass. Evacuated due to the attacks initiated by the Alliance of the Seven Stars. There, you discovered that there was an adjacent secret projects facility in the dust clouds nearby, and after seeing the High Superior of the Way of the Rift, Valcor, headed towards there, you followed. There, you found the missing Thorin Starhammer, the Dwarven Jin Commander from our Rage Against the Rift sessions, who the New Union was siphoning magic from to power something. Rescuing him, you all hacked your way into the final room of the facility where you discovered the secret of the Liberating Angel project. Via hiccup-filled monologue, you learned that the New Union has been using all of the research that you've learned about over the past little while to build a monstrous weapon, something that would wreak havoc upon a handful of planets like Alkeen, Earth, Zuzu, etc., etc. And using the fear of this monster, the New Union planned to destroy it with the Mayflower laser, its only weakness, and then unite the galaxy under the power of the humans and what they have to offer to protect the galaxy from mysterious threats like the Liberating Angel. According to the High Superior, this was the most peaceful option to avoid war, and sacrifices needed to be made. However, you all disagreed, and not being down with the plan, you all moved to fight the High Superior, causing him to activate the unfinished Liberating Angel, which was revealed. Oh, it just never stops. Was revealed to be the highly experimented on Angel Phazos, Mikey's long-lost eldest brother.
My fucking brother.
Yes, your brother. After a lethal battle that nearly killed everyone except Whiskers, Mikey slapped the Blink Watch onto his cybernetic arm, attached it to his brother Angel, and then sent him hurling through the Blink Space Continuum forever. Almost getting sucked in himself, had he not rolled that 14, fateful dice. I think so, yeah. Wow. In the 14. Fray, Steven Seagal and Mohan Shikana were killed, and with his last breath, Mohan told Bugaki to keep fighting, to finish what he started, and to be the hero that will inspire generations to come. And that brings us to this session. Wow. This session, and our boys here. Oh, look at them.
That's crazy.
I haven't seen these guys in a while.
What a bunch of beautiful, beautiful boys.
Cool. So, you guys kind of finish things off over at the facility. You clean things up. The hot potato, Blink jumps over there and then collects you guys and blinks out. You guys get Thorin to an infirmary, and you guys bring Mohan Shikana's body back to the base on Calrinia. And I would say a funeral is held. Everyone solemnly kind of pays the respects.
Wait, just for Mohan or also for Steven?
I guess Steven has his own little one, but Mohan has a bit of a ceremony.
Yeah.
I mean, no one really needs Steven except you guys.
That's true.
Yeah, I think maybe Zizlagek showed up to Steven's thing.
That's
Care
funny.
about Steven.
Yeah. Am I the only one here? But yes, as you guys solemnly pay your respects to Mohan Shikana and everything that he had done, Bugaki, do you have any words? Does anyone want to speak?
Fucking legend.
Oh God. Okay.
Bugaki's just like, I don't know if I can handle this.
Yeah. Bugaki's just kind of like he's more of the silent type in these situations, but he would go up to the podium and be like,
You got this, little bug.
I don't know if I could do this, but he was a good guy. And then he walks off stage.
Said so strong. Said strongly, bug. Real good.
As you walk off, Gojin, noticing the most talkative guy in the room not having many words to say, Gojin Silver hobbles over to you in his crutches and, Bugaki, my condolences for your loss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's I appreciate it. I don't want to talk right now.
I understand. I have lost many friends and comrades over the amount of fighting that we had to do back in the day. You know, so I know how you feel, Bugaki. Yeah, it sucks. The people you always look up to. You know, Mohan, your father. They always seem to share a tragic fate. And he kind of puts his arm around you. I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, well, what did you do to deal with it?
Just have to keep moving forward. Keep pushing on as best as you can in a way that can honor them.
Whiskers is gonna chime into this conversation. Bugaki, after I lost Whisk, I also just kept moving on, and somehow through my travels I met Mikey, and I built a new family for myself. I think about Whisk all the time, and really it is just nice to spend time with people who knew him. So whenever I visit my family back on Alkeen, we talk about Whisk, and those are the times that I try to heal a little bit. But the pain will never go away, at least not for me.
Bugaki sheds a tear and he puts his arm on Whiskers and he's like, really, I can't imagine how you must have felt. I mean, I know I lost my father, and now Mohan, who I looked up to. But you and Whisk were, you were like one person, and I can't imagine, what you went through for that.
Yes, that is true, Bugaki, but we will never know how another person feels. I will never know how you feel. You will never know how I feel. So there is not really a point to compare, but we all know that we have suffered losses, and I'm happy just that you guys are here for me as well.
Yeah, we're more here
That
for
means a lot.
support, End of the day, you don't fall down without you got someone else on your back, all right, buddy? Just know that.
I'm just glad I got you guys. I'm glad I still got you guys with me. And
It has been a crazy trip, Bugaki, because you met your hero, and your hero died to save you in kind of a weird way now that I think about it. But you also
pretty
met
weird
us,
all over, but
and we all knew Mohan together. And maybe Mohan wasn't the hero that you thought he was, but he still, saved you, and he inspired all of us, and his memory will live on.
They will always live here. And hey, kind of like scratches you on the head. Mohan died fighting like a hero. I think that's what he would have wanted, right?
Well,
That's true.
actually,
You're definitely
funny
right.
enough, when I think about it again, he always bragged about doing everything alone. And the one time he didn't do it alone, he sacrificed himself. But on the other hand, if he did do the job alone and he died, he would have died alone. So I think that it was still nice that we were there for him in his last moments, and that he wasn't just alone on, somewhere that we wouldn't be able to find him.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, I don't know if this makes anyone feel any better.
No, that's really layered, Whiskers. You're really making me think about the convolutions around fate and destiny and just the mortality of man. And God, what's he doing from the destiny with living like a life like that? Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we should probably go to the mess hall and, drink in his spirits, huh?
Yeah, one thing I just
Already
wanted
one
to
step ahead of
say,
you.
I'm just glad that my capsule hit your spaceship and not some other potato transport truck.
Hey,
Yes,
you say we were
Bugaki, we are
looking for
happy to
you,
have
buddy.
met you. Even though I will also say that if we didn't meet you, I don't know what we would be doing, Mikey.
Yeah, I probably ruined your lives.
This whole campaign wouldn't have happened.
I feel like Bugaki, you kind of lit the way. I think you were definitely the catalyst that we needed. So, thank you.
You know what?
Thank you for
I'm
thank
gonna
you
go
for
back
almost
up.
dying.
Hey, I appreciate it. I gotta go back up on that podium and say something about Mohan again.
You get out there.
Washi's like, go ahead, great.
Before Bugaki goes up, Whiskers is just gonna have a quick flashback to think, what was my life like without Bugaki? And it's just him flying around to random places, not doing anything, just like
Doing jobs.
so bored, so
Good.
hungry. Mikey comes
Yeah.
on board, and then it's like, okay, now I have a friend now, but now I have I have another person to feed. And it's like it was just like life
Wow.
was so hard without Bugaki.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That whole just imagining that's like a whole episode, of just like a flashback
Think about
of
multiverse.
like
It's tuned
You could have
into
we could
Bleak
go
Space
through,
Blues. What if?
Not even what if. Just have us go through a random time portal where Bugaki doesn't exist, and we go back to that timeline, and we do a
Yeah.
day where we're just
Oh
doing
my
that
god, we had a
episode.
whole multiverse
Bugaki.
conversation.
well,
in the middle.
even just like the past of like
Well-
Whisker's life, just like seeing it like after Whisk died, and he's
Yeah,
just
oh,
like transporting
yeah.
stuff around the galaxy. Just
Even
like,
leading up to
for
the mission
years.
that leads into the start of this campaign would be kind of funny if we did a campaign that led up to that thief mission of me and Whiskers.
Mm.
But it's not that
escaping.
fun though, because he's just delivering stuff. Like I'm just picturing Whiskers flying from planet to planet, delivering stuff, getting like a pet and some money, and then on his way again to deliver stuff to
Yeah,
someone
it was
else.
mostly just like an Amazon courier.
Yeah, just an
for
Amazon
like,
courier,
yeah,
basically.
for
Yeah.
much of that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a skit.
It makes me emotional of like
Yeah.
just
I
see
know.
it like Whisker's life, and then
Oh, yeah.
it reminds me of that Futurama episode
Hachiko?
with the dog that's waiting
Oh my
for
god,
Fry
yeah.
to get
Yeah.
back.
Oh, that's based
Oh,
on a real
so
dog,
sad.
you know? That's
It's
a
based on
dog from
Hachiko.
Japan. Yeah, so
Yeah.
No
after
way.
after a dog's owner, after that dog in Japan's owner died, it still went to the train station every day,
Yeah,
waiting for the owner.
There's
Oh
a
my
statue of
God.
him now.
Yeah, there's a statue over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, so
So
Whiskers
sad.
is doing the same thing, just like carrying
Yeah.
on the roots that Whisk was doing, carrying on the same
Mhm.
job. Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyways, Bugaki speech.
Getting Alex.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right,
Here we go.
Bugaki,
I'm gonna
bring
wing
it on.
it.
Mikey's there right beside you, buddy.
And
You
the,
got this.
The crowd just goes silent.
Yeah,
and it's just,
everyone's completely silent,
Bugaki.
waiting for you to speak.
He already walked off stage, and now he's going back on.
He looks rougher than before.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Mohan, he not only was my hero growing up, but I used to have a poster of him on my wall. Mohan Shikana, and it was some ad for like orange juice or something. But I looked at that picture every day of my life, and I wanted to be like him. And then when I finally met him, you know, I was, he fully lived up to the expectation of who he was. And, you know, even though he said some stuff about my father.
Drop the father stuff. Not right now. Drop the father stuff.
Yeah,
Talk about Mohan.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Whiskers was putting like thumbs up, but then it's like, no.
Don't talk about your Don't talk about your father.
I still appreciate him for what he said to me. He really opened up my eyes, and he's not a man that will sugarcoat anything. He tells it how it is, and that's the kind of man that we need in this world. And I need to be more like that. Sometimes I'm a little too nice.
Whiskers looks up. He's like, really?
He's just Bugaki's at a funeral, like memorial thing. Now he's just talking about how he's.
Yeah,
Well, now,
is
you
it
know.
over?
But that's not the point. That's why I have to say that, you know, he's the type of guy that, you know, he inspires me and inspires all of us to fight for what's right.
Here.
Yeah.
And that's what we all need to remember him for. And remember him for the brave person that he was and the brave things that he did. And he did it for us. And I'll always look up to him for that.
You shut up, Bugaki. Guy's a fucking legend.
Different roll, lead and inspire for me.
Oh shit! Okay, hold on.
Oh, you don't even have your
my dice are over there.
Get out these Misty Mountain game. I got this new set right here.
So I got an 11.
Okay.
Do I get an?
That's a pass.
You pass.
You probably get plus grid, which I think.
Well, you
this
get lead and
level
inspire,
is
right? You
plus
have lead and inspire.
I got 4. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a pass. As you say those last words, Gojin, and everyone starts to get up and then like stand and give you a standing ovation.
That's
for
my
me,
fucking boy. That's my fucking boy.
never got a standing ovation at a funeral before.
You see Whiskers standing on his hind legs, clapping.
Yeah, you hear
She was pretty
Sifudo Magi Slim yelling in the back. I'll follow you to the end, Bugaki.
Let's go.
Come on, guys. It's thank you. That's all I wanted to say. And then he walks off the stage.
Yeah, as you guys kind of wrap up the ceremony, you know, there's a bit of a celebration of life. People get some drinks and stuff. Snow to you guys, and he kind of has like this huge cryopod that the body of Mohan is in, and he comes to you guys and he's just like, "Hey, so kind of a weird request, but I was looking over Mohan's will, and you know, he said that when he died, he wanted to be turned into some kind of weapon to be used against the New Union. So I kind of created this thing. And you see, Mohan's coffin kind of turns into this like large bullet. So this thing can ignite itself and then set itself on fire and become a flaming bullet of sorts that can be loaded into your gun, Mikey, or your light beam cannon, Bugaki. It won't be a beam, but it will shoot a huge bullet instead.
His body is also in it.
It's in there, yeah. It's cryogenically like preserved, but he wants his last will was to be a bullet of some kind sent towards the new
Mikey is
union.
literally just looking at Snow like this.
So I have this nuclear. This essentially Mohan is now a nuke, and I can give it to you, Mikey, to put into your sniper,
so fast.
or into your
Yeah, but you
Just
know what?
finished the
Put it.
standing ovation.
Yeah, put it in the lower, package of the.
Okay.
Put it in the cock of
Yeah.
the mech.
I'll
My
get
mech.
I'll get Augie to make it so they can flip a switch. I mean, obviously this is a one-time use. But instead of
put it-
shooting the beam cannon, you can shoot this large Shakana nuke. This is the Shakana nuke.
Does it blow
Wow.
up?
Oh, this will do serious damage to whatever you shoot it at. So make sure it is something very, very special. I will make up the most insane stats for it when it happens. So
Yeah, put it in
can't wait for
the left nut of the lower
The left
carrot.
loading capsule.
Yeah.
Not
In between the legs.
yeah. Yeah, so now you have a cryogenically preserved Mohan in the ballsack of your mech.
Well, that's a great way to preserve his memory.
Yeah,
I think he was really, really happy.
It's like
About
he's
this shit.
he's reincarnated into the ball sack, and if
Yeah, no, you're shooting and you're
true.
hoping there's
You're
something.
shooting
ready.
him to create new life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whiskers puts his paw on the cryopod. Mohan would be proud, Bukaki. I think that is a good place for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey kind of
Thanks.
touches it too, and it's like kind of processing it finally.
Thanks,
Like, okay, this is all right. This is a good way to go out. Very Mohan.
I guess while you guys are hanging out in the mess hall, having some drinks in Mohan's honor,
Shooting the shit with the cryo frog.
Mikey, Norm kind of bleep, bleep, appears to you in your comms.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey man.
Yeah, hey, Norm, how's it going?
Ah, pretty good. I mean, better than before. I mean, still alive, right?
Barely, Got really rough back there. Thanks for carrying out that order.
Yeah, I mean, pretty crazy thing you did. You almost lost you there.
Yeah, you would have had to get a new pilot.
Yeah, I've been doing that a bit too much. Just wanted to say that it was a pretty brave thing that you did, and maybe you're not so bad of a guy. So.
No, Mama. Am I seeing your soft side finally after all these days of just plugging you into the hard drive? I've been waiting for a compliment from you. No,
Hey, relax. There's no soft
thank
side.
you so much.
I'm artificial
Thank you so
intelligence.
much.
I have no sides.
You know what? I did it for you, Norm. I'm glad I impressed you.
Okay, now you're not getting annoying again. All right, bye.
No. I love that robot. All right.
Yeah. While you're dealing with this, Jimothy also comes up to you, Mike, and he's just like, "Oh, what you did, Mikey? I know it wasn't easy, especially with it being your brother and all."
Yeah, it was it still sits heavy on my heart, but a long time ago I knew I had to do something to a lot of people I cared about and a lot of people I don't care about.
As soon as
I thought it'd end up like this.
as soon as I clued into what you were doing with the watch, I actually was willing to risk my own life to do the same. I thought about doing it. I mean, part of me feels responsible. The experiments that I was a part of kind of led to the creation of that fucking thing. So, anything I can do to help you guys take down the new union, I'm there. So,
And as Jimothy's talking, Mikey just kind of slowly walks up to him and gives him a nice hug.
Oh,
It's just
well, I wouldn't do
You know
that.
what,
I'm kind of stinky.
it's all right. We all stinky. All right. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I appreciate that. But my family burden is something that I'm gonna carry on, and I'm gonna take care of. I'm gonna keep taking care of it, especially now that I've done what I've done. Rose needs to answer for this. Our family, our parents need to answer for this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And you'll be there if you're gonna be there, but I'm not gonna risk you.
I'll
like
be
that.
there. Well,
I don't
hey,
care. I don't care if you're immortal.
great thing about risking my life, you can do it all the time.
You know what? I've been thinking about that. I gotta live differently. It's like a vice. I can't just keep abusing it. And you know what? You're a person at the end of the day. And if you're gonna be living in the future, you can't just be looking at yourself like a tool like that. But yeah, for now, I might use you like one though, just in case. You know.
Yeah,
Okay, for now,
I was
but,
just
like,
about to say, like, oh, live each day like your last, but whatever.
You got a couple more of those.
Walks off. Anyone else you guys want to talk to kind of in this little celebration of life?
Yeah, actually,
Whiskers-
Jimothy, sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Before he leaves,
Huh.
can I grab that tech off of you real quick, homie?
Oh,
Oh,
the
this
mysterious
cube. Yeah, he gives you this cube that he still hasn't
Yeah.
figured out how to use it.
What does it look like?
It's just this giant, like, piece of tech. Like, it just looks like
Giant?
This, like, not giant. Like it almost looks like you have to carry it with like two hands as a human.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he like shovels it out of his storage area. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanna put it where the mech hanger is in our hot potato for now.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Like with
Yeah. You guys don't know what it
And
is,
then-
but whatever it is, it's a one-time use.
Yeah, I feel like based on how much we got, I don't think it's a bomb, but I have a weird feeling it's gonna be useful. But I also don't want it to kill us. So if we're gonna use it, maybe we use it in battle. Maybe.
What does
don't
it
use
look
in
like
battle.
you have to do to activate it? Is there a button or is there?
There
like
is a button,
screen?
but like Snow has deduced from examining it and not pressing the button that this is a one-time use, and once you press it, that's it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna wait till a desperate moment.
Okay, so after the funeral, Whiskers is gonna go to Snow. Hello, Snow. So what is going to happen to Mohan's ship now?
Well, we can either strip it for parts or, use it as, Silver Stallion is a legendary ship. We could definitely use it, add it to our fleet. But part of me feels a little bit, it's kind of a sour feeling using a dead man's ship like that. But, thinking about Mohan, I think it's what he would have wanted.
Mohan would want at least the ship to be used against a new union until we win, and then maybe after that we can retire the ship, but I'm not sure who would drive the ship. I thought about driving it myself, but I think that I want to drive the hot potato instead still.
Okay, well, we will keep it in the hangar for whoever wants to do something with it or has a good idea. But for now, we will keep it there.
Yeah, that works out.
After some time, you guys wind down a little bit. You guys do the funeral, you do the celebration of life. The base is a bit quiet for the next day or two, as people kind of mourn the loss and kind of sit at the edge of their seats in anxiety as to what the new union is going to do next after, you guys, I guess, inform them of what happened and what you guys did and saw.
Essentially now we know war is going to happen, right? And it's going to be things are mobilizing towards doom. We also told them about what Dot did with upgrading with sabotaging the curriculum.
Yep.
And we also did send stuff to Rainbow Valley Radio.
Mhm.
So there's a whole bunch of stuff that's happening in the universe right now.
Yeah.
But also, in the time since we got back, like Mikey needs a new arm. I'm naked. Bugaki's also probably naked because we all lost all of our weapons and everything, right?
Yeah,
So
I will
we went
say,
to the funeral just like without any of that stuff.
yeah, I will say like a week or two will go by and you guys can like settle all that. But before that, I will let you guys know about the state of the universe. And in an effort to figure out what's going on and what's going on next, you guys are constantly tuned into the news. And so shortly after the funeral, a day goes by and you guys tune into the news and you hear this.
War! Absolute tragedy has struck the new unit with the murder of the High Superior, Relcor Dominus Santovasky Estina VI. Reports say that the culprit is none other than the intergalactic terrorist Bugaki Dingleberry and this group of thugs known as the Alliance of the Seven Stars. Progmaster Theodore Evilheim had this to say.
You see a bit of a podium and our fave Theodore Evilheim up on the podium with something to say.
The loss of the High Superior is a big loss. Huge. Very sad. I've been very, very patient with this foreign immigrant terrorist, Bujoki Dingleheimen. Unbelievably patient. A lot of people say that, the post said I was rated the most patient Progmaster the new unit has ever had. Believe me. I will not be bullied by this loser any longer. We've had enough. These people, this tremendously mean thing that they have done is the last straw. And the new union considers this an act of war against us. From this point forward, I am officially declaring that those who do not side with us are against us. My friends over at Naganamori, my very, very good friends, have offered a lot of the support. We are waiting to hear the same from all of you, because we will win. We are winners, and we will make the Shomo Galaxy great again.
You see all the Newmans clapping and cheering.
Fucking Newmans.
You see the news kind of goes back to Wayne Rogers.
New unit forces have been given the green light to complete the migration of the reinforcements over to the San Guillermo star system. With many ships destroyed by Mohan Shikana and supply lines clogged by the recent attack on the space bridge, there has inevitably been a delay. But the new union officials have assured the people that construction has been well underway for more ships and mechs, and recruitment for new Lancer pilots has been in full swing. Though the Princess of the Galaxy has not yet approved new union presence on the planet Doom, we've been told that fleets have temporarily been positioned at COM, the Quadrimatis Union military base, in the meantime. In related news, it seems as though the curriculum of the new union schooling has been tampered with by hackers belonging to Bugaki's evil gang. Progmaster demands that no one believe the fake news within the photos and videos being spread on the OmniNet, and that despite the clearly doctored CGI footage of some fake fight with some make-believe monster, none of those experiments ever happened, and the Mayflower laser has never been fired since the treaty. Hey, is this real, Bill? You saw the... Yeah, I'm just saying it's kind of messed. Hey,
and you see you see the colored bars and a please stand by
Nice.
technical difficulties show up on the screen.
Nice.
As you see yourselves that there's a bit of doubt being sown amongst the new union people as well.
Can I roll a history to find out why they want to go to Doom?
Yeah, sure.
Those fuckers.
3.
have no
Can I
idea.
also roll? I'm gonna also roll it.
Why would they want to go to Doom?
I got a 12 on investigate. So Whiskers is tapping into Whisk's mind and also the Psycho Slug's
I
mind.
got a 4.
Hello, Lucifer. Can you help me remember what this is all about? This is very complicated political stuff, and I don't like politics, but it seems that we're part of this now.
Whiskers, with that roll, you know that Doom is the place for Dudanium. You know that Dudanium comes from there primarily. It can be found on other places, but it's essentially like vibranium on Wakanda. That is the place for Dudanium, and that is what has made your mechs and a lot of the stronger mechs It's a specific magical alloy that can grant
That's
mechs
right.
magical properties. And so far, usually when you face New Union mechs, like they're just made of different other metals. But
Yeah.
Doom is kind of the place that the New Union obviously wants to set up, and they're building for war, so they obviously want to take Dudanium from that place, or figure out some kind of situation where they are using those resources. I think they know better than to wage war upon Doom. That would be kind of fucked up, but that they're trying to get in there right now.
So I guess Whiskers will tell that to everyone.
I think that they are trying to go to
What?
Doom because that is where all the Dudanium is. And I guess
Yeah,
we
of
always
course.
take that our mechs are made out of Dudanium for granted, but the New Union, wow, imagine facing their mechs that also have Dudanium alloy. That would be tough.
Not be good.
They want to get the Dudanium.
They could also put a
Bastards.
shortage on that. There could be a lack of Dodanium in the fucking universe if they get their hands on the whole planet supply.
Ah, fuck, taking it.
They're trying to do a military chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Can I roll to see what is the political situation on Doom? Like what is who is the leader? Would Bugaki know?
If you want to
any of,
do an investigation check for Doom,
I'll do that too.
would I be able to pull rank?
I have a 13.
You gotta let me know what that entails.
I got a 5.
I got a 13.
I would say no
Yeah,
grit
grit.
unless you've like been there before, but
I guess I wouldn't have been there, would I? Would Bugaki
maybe
have
not.
been there? Is it like one of those? It's like nobody goes there really. Like it's kind of. Is it kind of isolated?
I feel like Whiskers has been there before because he's probably done shipments.
Yeah, I would say Whiskers. You have knowledge probably because you and Whisk have been there before during the war to get supplies or do Danium shipments and stuff.
I go to 7.
Yeah, Whiskers, you generally know like the political because like they're in the Altair Sanguinum star system. They were not a part of like the Lubian Delbar Revolution. They were their own. They're self-governed. They're their own thing. They usually stay out of things. However, they are like the main resource for Dudanium. So there are a lot of contracts and deals that between the New Union, or whether it's the Union or your military, or like Bugaki, probably your father had the Byzantite military get Dudanium from them. People have like working contracts and stuff with them, but they're not technically aligned to anything politically in particular. So I'll say like over the next like week or two, after you guys learn this and like kind of the state of how things are changing and what is becoming of the universe, a lot of things happen over the next week or two. With all the footage that you released to the OmniNet, there are certainly a lot of murmurs, conspiracies, and all that kind of stuff. Rainbow Valley Radio picks up a lot of traction and begins to be regularly listened to by people throughout the galaxy who are like, oh yeah, like they're actually talking about some real shit that has been like proven to be like real with all this footage that's leaked on the internet and stuff.
They grabbed all the footage of Mikey too, like the health records and stuff. I believe we.
Yeah, you did,
got.
yeah.
You sent all the
Yeah.
experiment stuff, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty like universally undeniable what the New Union has done. Besides like them constantly denying it, and calling all this stuff fake and doctored footage. But I'll say you guys spend the next week or two like gathering yourselves. Mikey doesn't have an arm anymore. Whiskers, like you guys had surrendered all of your stuff to the Rift police when you guys went through the screening and
Whiskers
stuff.
is probably working with Augie and Snow to design his new.
Yeah, so let's go down in order. So Whiskers, like what do you have done in the next week or two? What does Whiskers look like now? Now that things have changed.
So Whiskers has probably not been without his suit for like years because he's always wearing his suit and he's a dog. He doesn't like showering or anything, so there's no reason to ever take it off. So like, so he's just been like very light,
Stinky boy.
walking around. You know, he's been sitting near Mikey while Mikey's figuring out his arm stuff, while also talking to Snow and Augie about like his ideas for what he wants to be like wearing next and what he kind of needs. And basically, what he comes up with is a more minimalist suit that's basically like it's like a strap of like nanotech dudanium that goes along his spine, and then it interfaces with his nervous system, and then it creates like a nanotech mesh just like around his chest that feeds off the energy that was sparked between the Psychoslug and him. So he's just like more minimalist, but this armor can like do more in that it no longer needs to read the vibration of his throat in order to speak, because it's connected to his nervous system. It just like automatically knows how to translate it, and so the sound just kind of comes out the front. And he also has a new feature called Info Skin. So basically, he can change the look of his fur and his skin, and he can also kind of change the shape of his body to look like different animals and stuff, because like it's just like so embedded within his like body and his nervous system now.
Cool. Shout out to DeFran for this. So we've got some new
art,
Whiskers art. Final art. Whiskers looks a little something like this now.
So majestic.
Yeah.
Real dope.
Kind of looks like our dog.
Just stands.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Very cool.
Ready to fight.
Yeah, going with the black, because that's just like how he feels. He just like feels like, okay, like now I'm kind of like a black ops, special ops. We're like not in society anymore. I'm like grieving all these deaths and stuff. Like this is like business time.
We're processing all the
Business
trauma
Whiskers.
that we
like
were not even
he's not just a
acknowledging
captain.
I'm
He's
not
like a
Whiskers
soldier now.
anymore. I'm Mr. Whiskers.
before. You call me Mr. Boy, Mr. Good Boy.
Mr. Boy. All right. So in the next week or two, what does Mikey do, and what does he look like? What does he gather and do?
So Mikey's been doing the anime training arc where a lot of some of his spare time is on the speed bag, punching things, kicking stuff, mantra talks in his head, but a lot of it is just kind of he doesn't actually fix his arm right away. He kind of takes a moment to kind of have a little bit of like almost like a symbolic departure with his last one, and also like an acknowledgement of like cyber modifications as a whole, and like the advancements themselves, and like the kind of things the Mikey's been allowed to do thanks to the fact that he has an arm. He's basically experiencing life now without the other arm, like wholeheartedly, without replacing it, without thinking about getting it fixed. So he kind of spends the first week just training with one arm, and then, but he does give the stuff to Mr. Shine.
Oh yeah, you took
man's.
Velcor's arm last time. His very high tech Rift Tech
Ripped it out.
arm, and you give it to Washi. He'll
Wait, not Washi.
I'm sorry, not Washi.
Mr. Shine's with us in the base now.
Yeah. Remember you guys rescued him from
for
the
safe.
steel
we
fountain?
rescued
That's cool.
Yeah, he was in danger, but so he's in the base. So I just brought it over. So I kind of left that while I was training with my left arm, and then when I'm done my training and kind of mantrifying, and like as I'm doing it, I'm also doing my locks, because I realized after all of these journeys, the hair has been getting matted, and like space dust and collection and everything is just going through. But also as you'll get to the art, you'll notice there's like a bit of a connection to Angel through some of the change in style, because it's a bit more of a personalization of that part of him that he, even though he didn't really get to know him, took a big part of what's going to happen moving forward. And so after that week, I go to Mr. Shine, get my new arm, which I requested has a hidden compartment now where
the gun is actually in the middle finger.
Yeah,
concealed weapon.
you get a new gun and then it comes out the middle finger as like similar to like how when, he blasted you with his arm and he transformed his arm into a gun. It's not less like of a transformation. It kind of comes out the middle finger, but Mr. Shine fixes you up a cool new high-tech arm. I'll say same stats. You can roll with accuracy with things to do with that arm, and you can now conceal your gun within it. Going places, which should be helpful.
That could be sneaky.
Shout out to Defense for this because Mikey looks fucking so sick. This is final arc Mikey.
Mikey looks ascended.
Oh my god! Look at this guy. He's been through some shit.
Yeah, he's literally
floating.
Yeah.
No,
Crazy.
It's definitely a lot because I feel like even Mikey, even though if you think about the time that spent between, like, they were eating, but they weren't like eating well. They were on missions. They were doing all this rebel stuff. They were like traveling through Blink space. Like him looking like even more rough at this point. It actually really helps, like, even just track the time and the wear and tear from just us going to like Gorgon Gex and shit to where we're at now.
We've been through a lot after we look at it, like what the art looks like now. It's like,
oh my god, so much.
Mikey looks like, a couple years older.
Yo, when I look at it side by side, it doesn't even look.
It's not even like the same guy. It's like the Obama presidency. Like he's in there for a couple years. He's gray hair. Just all the stress.
Some shit.
The one thing that stayed the same was his goggles, but they just moved position. So if you look at the sheen, like he's been keeping those like very clean, which I love. It's like the one thing he's peculiar about.
And he's got the same jacket, but it's just been like
tattered.
It has space dust and like it's just been smudged and dirty.
And he also survived a fire.
Ripped.
In that jacket.
Smoked up like from the
same jacket.
Oh my
from
god!
That
So
incident.
he's been wearing that jacket the whole campaign. So cool.
You ran into a smoldering angel, like with, like just yourself, basically.
Just myself.
And then there was like scenes with him.
By the...
like overheating and then crazy.
This jacket's definitely got. I need to think of a backstory for it too.
Mikey Starhand jacket. Bugaki. Over the next week or two, what do you do, and what do you look like now after
So Bugaki, after Mohan's funeral, he was like thinking about his father a lot, and I guess we're back in the base now, right?
Yeah.
And he's he stumbles upon he goes into his father's old Jin Commander room. It's like this small Jin Commander room, and he opens up like this chest and he sees like his father's old military uniform, and he puts it on and he's like, it actually finally fits now.
Wow.
He's like he's looking at himself in the mirror, and he's like, and then he puts on this uniform, and he's like, and then that's the art that you see right now.
Yeah, Bugaki Dingleberry.
Wait, it's literally your dad's
uniform.
Wow.
And he's got the little, and then you find also this little staff, this royal staff that he carried around with him as well.
He's like, they must have just carried this thing for good luck, but I kind of like it. Hey, this hat's kind of weird too. It doesn't really fit around my eyeballs, but I'll keep it.
But I'll keep it.
He kind of looks exactly like his dad, just a little bit skinnier,
Yeah, he looks great. Let's look at all our boys all together, nice and new. Ooh, final arc. Hot potato
That's
curd.
crazy,
It's so
man.
funny seeing Bugaki that small with that, because that with the uniform you think he's bigger, but he's just still the same size.
Yeah, this art turned incredible. The defense, yeah, well done.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
very cool.
Beautiful.
You could tell these guys have been through shit, man.
Yeah.
It sums up the campaign pretty well.
Yeah. I'll say like during this time, Yoden Kometson arrives back at the base. Kind of finishes transporting everything from his shop, which obviously took a little bit because of the heightened New Union security around. Kind of comes to you guys, and he like has like a couple. He has his large like ship shop that he brings with him, but also like a couple of ships that he had built. And he kind of gets, and you guys like kind of send over some alliance people to like help him drive them over. But he kind of comes to you guys just like, yeah, seeing this whole thing escalate, couldn't just sit in my ass and do nothing. So finally got my shit together. You know, put my shipbuilding skills to use for you guys. I just need a lot of good hands if you have them.
So are you happy that you came with us, Yoden?
And he's just like happy to see him.
Well, I wouldn't say happy just yet, but useful.
Well, it is good to feel useful, Yoden. I'm happy that you are here and that you are not being suffocated by the new unit over there. And you know, shit is getting real now.
Definitely is. We need the allies.
I'll say also, like, kind of at the end of this week or two break that you guys have to just kind of gather yourselves and re-equip yourselves with everything. Washi calls a general meeting for the entirety of the Calrenian base. Kind of stands up, faces all of you guys.
How many people would you say are in the base now?
I think over this amount of time, probably close to like 100 now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting a bit bigger.
We're getting
Washi kind of addresses you guys and it stands on this on the bunch of boxes in the hangar, because the hangar is the only place that's like big enough to fit all these people. So, with everything that we know now, things are far worse than I thought. I think we need to make some moves. I thought we had some time to gather resources and a sufficient force, but I feel like we no longer feel safe here. And being so close to the New Union, with the war beginning their doom, I think it's time. It's time that we connect with the rebels in the rogue military base in the San Guillermo star system. It's a much larger sect of the Alliance of the Seven Stars, and I think it's time we join forces with them.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
All right.
Yeah, he kind of alerts you guys to a group of Alliance folks that are in the LTA San Guillermo star system in the rogue military base there that is apparently much larger than here. That have kind of been working behind the scenes and building themselves up over there in preparation of the war that they are expecting to happen. Calrenia was obviously this convenient, smaller, hidden thing that you guys could hide out on while there's a lot of heat on you. And like Washi wanted to build things up here before kind of combining forces, but with everything happening so fast, he thinks that it's about time that you guys connect with them and combine forces. So, he's gonna reach out to his contact that's there.
Nice.
All right.
And you guys will make moves towards there shortly. But first, Snow comes to you guys. He kind of has this bit of tech with him. After a couple of days, he's just like, "Hey, Whiskers, you said you wanted me to create some kind of translator for the gibberish that weird monstrosity was saying."
Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you as well, Snow, how our prisoners are doing, and it would be useful, I think, to communicate with that strange familiar.
I mean, you can go see them yourself. I haven't really talked to them. we have Topher go feed them once in a while, so they don't die on us. But if you guys want to go talk to them, you can do so. We've got Stinton Robo Schroeder and of course Bunket Macaroni down in the cells. Feel free to chat with them if you want.
I'm gonna go straight to Bunget.
Yeah, Whiskers is gonna look at Bugaki and Mikey.
Well, I think you guys probably want to talk to them more than me, so lead the way.
Yeah, we got some words. I got some things to ask questions for.
Basically, it's
Yeah,
like
Bunget over
Bugaki's nemesis, who didn't realize that was his nemesis, and the guy that Mikey just punched through his knee to the other knee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He's definitely gone through some stuff.
Oh, we got
Yeah, let's go down. And then I guess Snow's coming with us to put the translator on Fromage.
Sure. Yeah. You guys head
I'm gonna
down to
do
the
some
cells.
interrogations. I promise I won't kill anyone this time. All right.
Fromage, Bunget's created familiar is in a separate cell. They don't want to keep them together.
Yeah. All right. We'll go investigate these guys first.
All right.
I got
Yeah.
a
Who do you talk to
couple,
first?
We're interrogating them to find out information on like what the new union.
I'm also trying to break their character a bit here first. I think there's something we could do to Bunget to make him speak a little more. Maybe give us.
All right,
some
what
intel.
should we ask him? What should we do? Nice guy, bad
Well,
cop.
they didn't know
Nice
anything.
bad
Now,
guy.
last time we did that, I killed a guy. So here's the thing. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it worked
talk
out
to him
well, though.
about- I'm gonna talk to him. It did. It kind of helped out. But I'm gonna talk to him about something, and I just trust me on this. And
All right, you lead the way, and I'll just I'll try not to.
You get your words
jump
in.
through the bars and
if you wanna
strangle
get
him.
it- Yeah, don't kill him.
Try.
I need to figure something out. So I'm gonna go over.
You guys
I'm
gonna
gonna
let
walk
Bunget
by.
first?
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna walk by like the guy I punched through the knee, just as an
Stinton.
intimidation
Stinton, yeah.
tactic. I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna like walk by
Okay.
and go to the next.
No,
cell.
you're gonna walk by and like show him Velcor's hand
Yeah,
on
that's-
you now without saying.
I'm gonna walk.
anything.
I'll walk by and like.
You see
the-
Stinton
I'll
as you
just-
walk
I'll
by,
hit-
he's
I'll
just
hit it
like
on
he's
each
just
bar.
sitting there
Meditating?
meditating and silent, and as you walk by with his
He has no
with your
knees.
arm. Yeah, his legs are all fucked up. His eyes widen as he sees Velcor's arm.
It's okay. All right, perfect. So we go to Bunget. What's Bunget look like?
Yeah, when you see Bunget, he's in the back corner of the cell. Clothes are dirty, tatters. What was once his like mustache is now like a full beard. His mushroom bowl cut thing is like long hair now and frazzled and it's all like curly because he hasn't been like taking care of it.
Jeez, I
he
kinda
looks
feel bad.
he looks real rough.
All right, Bugaki, I need you to pull your soft one out here. Don't feel too bad for him because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be mean to him. We're not gonna berate him, but I need him to know what happened. Hey, yeah, Bungie. Yeah,
He kind of wakes
Bungie.
up.
Drag your ass over
Bungie.
here.
They called me that once upon a time.
All right,
Yeah.
Bungie. Get
That's
over
what
here.
they call
I gotta
it.
tell you something. Something that I think will wake your senses up.
What do you have to tell me, silly man?
You call me silly, but I think I understand something about you. You don't really understand about yourself, all right? You were doing this for a reason. What was that reason originally? It's
I
because you
don't
lost
have to
someone.
tell you anything.
All right.
Hey, let me talk to him.
You get a couple
Hey,
of
look.
those.
Look, you remember me?
No, who are you? You're ugly.
Yeah, you remember me. Look, and I know you didn't like me for some reason. I don't know why. You thought that I was a bad guy, I guess. I don't know. Well, you wanted to take me down. You wanted to take me out. What were you really doing? What do you really want, Bunget?
What you doing? What
do
you doing this for your
really
father? Wasn't this all for your father, Bungie?
He like comes right up close to like this laser wall shield. It's like
I want out of here! I want out of here!
Yeah, that's not what you really wanted. Because you wouldn't have done what you did.
What will you do if we let you out, Bungit?
Kind of like shrinks back and he's just like,
Nothing. I will do nothing. I will be good little Bangit and go home, eat some cheese, and take a nap.
So I could just give you cheese and then you'll shut the hell up then, right?
Can Whiskers
You're
like
the
yell?
one doing all the talking here, little bug.
Can Whiskers yell to the guard or something?
Hello, guard. Can you get us just like a small piece of cheese, please?
that was so quiet.
Lovely.
Yeah, guard comes back with small piece of baby bell cheese.
Yeah, so Whiskers throws it like at his face, I guess.
Here you go. You can have some cheese and be a good boy now.
I mean, so there's like a shield wall and it just like bzzz, bounces off.
No, but there must be like a.
Oh, there's like a
open it
little,
up,
yeah, there's like a food
Yeah, yeah.
hole, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
put it in the food hole. I put it in the food hole.
Right, Bungit.
I miss the taste of cheese. I miss
Yeah,
the
we
taste
did.
of wine. I miss the
Okay,
taste
we got more where that came
of
from.
pussy.
If you cooperate with us, we can
I believe it.
I don't think there's
Bungit.
any pussy for you, sorry.
all right. This
Bungit,
guy's getting
Bungit.
out of control.
All
Let me
right,
talk to him.
guys. No, wait, guys. There's a point. There's a reason I gotta talk to Bungit. All right. This guy was an
Okay, yeah.
operative. This guy, they let in on every conversation at certain points in time before he went on his whole passionate rodeo to come and get you. All right, Bugaki. This guy was in the New Union, but I don't think he knew about the Liberating Angel Project. And I'm about to ask him about that. So, Bungit, you were a man of patriotism at some point. You were revered for your status in the New Union. Were you not?
What does it matter now?
I mean, I'm just telling you, as someone who actually had their own sense of justice, that you might have not known everything that was going on behind closed doors. After
I knew
we
what
just
I
figured
needed
out.
to know when I needed to know it.
And I have like a little video like a recorder on the side of my thing, and I put it directly on the screen, and I hit play, and it's just like a recorded clip of like Steven Seagal getting ripped apart of the fucking the
Liberating Angel
Liberating
monster.
Angel,
Yeah.
as it's like tearing through the rooms and all this, and I stopped the frame directly on the monster's face, like going like ripping
Yeah.
through the hall. I'm like, do you know anything about any of this, Bungit?
Which movie is this from?
Oh, move.
I haven't seen this one.
All right, I'll keep playing this. So I play it a little bit further, and I get to the point where there's all of our mechs as well. And, like, things that
Oh, you
probably-
guys are movie stars, eh?
Son of a bitch.
What happened to fighting the New Union? You guys cowered away from that? Living a life
Alright,
in the
easy.
Hollywood now?
Bugger, you are so drunk
right.
on your own cheese. You don't even understand what this is. This is
All
New
right, he's
Union
not
mech.
getting it. He's not getting it. Let me try something. All right. Bungit. Bungholio. I know you're in there somewhere.
I did
Some
not
sense of
respond to Pangholio. That was my
Yeah.
father's name.
Look, all right, I don't give a shit what bunghole you came from. I just want to know
Tell him.
what
Tell him.
you in the New Union is planning to do. Let me ask you something, all right? Do you agree with killing innocent people? Because I don't know if you're that type of person that is that crazy to go around letting the New Union kill innocent people, blow up planets, kill thousands and millions of people for no reason. Is that something that Mr. Bungholio would have wanted out of you, Mr. Macaroni?
You see, he kind of turns away from you and kind of looks at the wall, and you see his like shoulders start to shake a little bit. He's like,
way, this guy's crazy. We gotta take him out.
He kind of points to you, Bugaki. He's like, I see the news. The little guard over there watches every day. Who's the one killing innocent people? Oh, not me. I'm here in this little cell. It is you, Bugaki Dingleberry. You are the one killing innocent people. I seen those people die. I saw those people you killed on that ship. Innocent people.
You don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I go to the guard and I take the thing that unlocks the cell, and I open the cell up, and I just go directly to Bungit, and I just start beating him up.
roll me for.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Fist to
This
faces.
is just like a fist to face +4. Okay, so I got a 13, so not too bad.
Okay. Okay. You lay it into him. He's just like, kind of pulls you close as you like sucker punch him in the chest, and he's like whispers in your ear, and he's just like, "Oh, it has been a while since I felt something," and he bites your ear off, Mikey. He rolled a nat 20.
Whoa.
He rips your ear off.
Bastard. Okay. I gotta roll again.
Dinner is served.
What the fuck is
you are
wrong
missing
with
an
this
ear,
guy?
Mike.
Yeah.
As your head is bleeding profusely.
As soon as he does that, Whiskers is gonna go to
Yeah, the guard.
bite his arm.
Hey. He like pulls you out and like locks it again.
That son of a bitch.
I rolled a 13.
Why would you go in there? What were you thinking?
Mikey, you take 2 damage to your pilot.
2 damage. All right.
I bit the arm. I bit his arm.
One before he got.
You bite his
kicked out.
arm? Okay.
Yeah, I bite his arm.
And nothing I needed, anyways. I'm not gonna let another piece of shit. Talk
He
to me.
yoinks your tail and he rips a bit of the fur off as you pull
Oh,
back,
wow.
and then it closes, and then he.
Oh wow.
You see him there like chomping and chewing your ear, Mikey.
What the fuck?
wow.
Blood dripping down. He's like, "That'll show you to come at me."
That's just weird. What are you, a cannibal now?
No, I'm a prisoner of war.
You know what?
You just ate a freaking human ear right now. Are you crazy?
What kind of cell is it?
Guy,
Can I talk to the
it's
guard real quick?
disgusting.
Yeah. What do you say to the guard?
What kind of cell is this? What kind of technology we got in this cell? Don't worry about me. We're putting gauze on.
We
this
should
right
you should
now,
get
but-
you to the med bay.
Yeah,
okay.
well, don't just speak to my goodie. We gotta talk business here. What kind of cell?
We gotta
do
get you to a med bay.
Yeah, what kind of cell is this? Is there anything you could do specifically to make this cell a little more unbearable for Mr. Macaroni here during his time?
I mean, I shouldn't be messing with anything to do with the cell, sir. I mean,
And I get a little closer to him. It's like it's just a part-time thing. It's just considering the circumstances and the scenario and regarding this person's well-being. I think it would really help towards his rehabilitation if we just increase the methods of his well-being in there. Make sure it's a little bit harsher. You know what I'm saying?
roll me persuade or charm or something to persuade it.
I got
I
an
have
idea after this.
Oh, that was a 19.
I don't know. I could just make it really hot in there. I could adjust the temperature.
Yeah, make it really hot.
All right.
And I just walk over to the med bay, and I'm just kind of wrapping my stuff up.
Yeah,
You guys can keep
yeah,
backing
it's like-
them if you want.
Yeah, Mikey Starhand is now missing. I think I would say you punched him with your, I guess, cybernetic hand, probably.
Yeah.
He probably would have pulled you in. Yeah, your right ear is gone now.
You're right here.
It's ripped off.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, it's just I can still hear out of it. It's just it's just kind of
I didn't add that in the art.
You can't even see, you can't see his ears anyways.
No, you can't see my
You
ears.
can't see that.
Yeah, you're fine.
But what I wanted to do was, so I want to roll to invent or create a lie detector test to, basically I don't know if we have a lie detector test, or I just
I mean,
want to
you
create.
could ask Snow for one. I feel like they'd probably have something like that. But you
Yeah.
have to get him to answer questions. You'd have to give him like a truth serum, which you'd have to ask Snow for
Yeah.
if he has.
So I just want to either if we have one or I want to create one that
Okay.
would. So can I roll for it?
Sure. Snow helps you. Yeah, I'll say you do a flat roll.
Okay. 17 plus 6.
Okay, I'll
Wow.
say Snow like helps you out. It's like, I haven't admit these are archaic. I would haven't made one of these in a while. Usually people just put this truth serum.
True, sir. I didn't know you could do that. Well, it's too late. We already got this thing.
Yeah, it's. I guess this is a lie detector. I can't say that these are always accurate, but
All right. It's good enough. Okay, so we go into the
Bukagi's old school.
I guess do we walk into the cell? Make sure he's like strapped down and like chained up.
What are you trying to do? Because like Washi might not approve of this. What are you trying to do?
And Washi or Chris the DM?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I want to ask him questions about the new union and their plans. And I want him to, he's going to say either yes or no, or he's not going to speak. And then
Okay.
I'm going to, and then for every question he doesn't speak or answers wrong, he gets electrocuted.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
They will allow him to be ushered into like a separate interrogation room where he's handcuffed to a chair, and you can do this. But Washi will not allow electrocution, torture in his face.
It's not torture, it's just a little shock.
It is just a little bit of conditioning.
That's how he describes it.
Yeah, they bring you to the
Just a
same
little bit
room
of
that you guys killed Xeon Zigilin, and as they leave you guys there, Topher's like, yeah, especially with what happened last time, they're not letting you guys do anything too crazy in here, and we have cameras now, so just
And you just see Mikey in the med bay, like kind of like sneezes.
All right, I go in the room.
try spitting at
I'm
you.
just like pacing back and forth. You just hear like my footsteps, like, but they're like little like taps. They're like
Yeah.
little.
It's like the Stewie footsteps.
All right, Mr. Macaroni. We could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way.
It's the hard way.
Oh, hold on. Let me. I'll let you speak. When I was remember when I was in that jail cell and you came in here, you started laughing at me, say, "Oh, you're so stupid. We caught you." You remember that?
You're
That
so
was
stupid.
funny, right?
We did get you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now who's the one that is now caught now? That's what I thought.
Mm.
All right.
You win this round, Bukaki.
That's how he bests them. He gets them to recognize defeat. Finally. Damn it.
So you.
So this hand comes. You are right.
I have to give you some credit, Mr. Macaroni, because you have done a pretty good job. I admit my respect for you, Mr. Macaroni. Is it macaroni or is it macaroni?
Where did you get macaroni? What kind of name is that?
All right, Mr. Macaroni. Listen.
That's Mr. Macaroni to you.
All right, Mr. Macaroni. Now, let me ask you.
That's what he said the first time.
Let me ask you some very simple questions. What's your full name?
He didn't say anything.
Okay, Macaroni, Bungat, Macaroni.
It's Bunget Macaroni, you idiot.
Alright,
see,
so that's it.
it says he's telling the truth.
Alright, very good. Okay. Now,
We've got our buffer. Nice.
now, Mr. Macaroni.
It's like Bugakki's like, okay, that's it. We got what we want.
We got him. He's telling the truth. That son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So you, how far
Oh god.
in the new union, how high up did you work? Who was your boss? Who did you work for?
Why are you asking me these questions and expecting that I would answer any of them? Why would I do that?
Because you don't have a choice.
I could just not say anything.
Yeah, well, what if you just died? Suddenly. For no reason. Not because I'm gonna kill you. I want to threaten him with that.
You see the cameras in the room turn to you, and you hear like Topher.
Hold on, Bugaki. You can't do that.
I didn't say anything. I said I'm not gonna kill him. And then I winked to Macaroni.
What?
Okay, so, yeah, I guess you're not gonna answer my questions. Well, Mr. Macaroni, I just want to say that, you know, if for any reason that you would want to work for us,
Why would I want to do that?
well, you're gonna be stuck in prison for the rest of your life if you don't. So, if you did want to get out of here, which you clearly do, maybe we could make a deal.
Roll me a charm or something to persuade him.
I got an 18
18.
plus grit would be 23.
Freedom. Maybe somewhere nice to live. Maybe in Holohana, a nice vacation spot. All expenses paid for the rest of my life. Maybe I could do something like that.
Yeah, exactly. See, what is your real allegiance to the new union? They never did anything for you.
Yes, he says
They
all
never
these,
did
all
nothing
these
for you.
stipulations. Topher through like the glasses, like we can't do that. We don't have the money for that.
Shut up. Say, what's the whole point of working for the new union when they didn't do anything for you? They're not here busting you out. They would never do anything for you. They never cared about you. They're the new union. They don't care
I'm gonna
about
come
anybody.
back into the frame, but my ear's gonna be like taken care of. It's gonna be like really nicely bandaged. There's gonna be like some new tech used on it. And as he's like, "Yeah, look how good these people take care of us here." I'm just like,
See,
walk back
people
in,
here,
like,
we
taken
take care of each other because we care about each other. It's not like the new union. We actually care about people here, innocent people. I know you might
That was
have
not the
heard.
point, Bugaki. It was not the point. I mean, I believed in the cause, but I did not care about the cause. I cared about my revenge on your family, Bugaki.
Why my family? What about my family?
Your father. And what he did to PlayStation 2.
You don't know what happened there. You don't know what my father did.
I know I lost my family that day.
Well, something else happened that you don't even know about, and my father got blamed for it, probably.
And how do you know this?
Because my father would never do anything like that.
My father wouldn't do anything like that. Father this, father that. Your father was a horrible man.
How do you know? You didn't know him.
I
You
didn't
didn't know
need
my
to.
father.
Actions speak louder than words. And you have too many words, Bugaki.
You're just gonna assume another man did that you never even met in your life? That you just assume that he did something to your family? This is what the new union did. They started this. This all started from the new union.
Anyways, you think you can, if you can get me out of here for free, maybe I will cooperate.
What is it that you want?
Protection, a nice place to live, in this economy, that's got to come by. All expenses paid for the rest of my life, a place, a nice little doggy house for little fromage.
Okay, and you promise to never go to the new union and sell us out.
Of course not. Why would I do anything like that? You know me, Bugak. I'm an honest man.
Is the lie detector test what does the lie detector test do when he does that? When he says that?
It says he's lying.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. So then I continue to Bungit. I'm like, all right, Bungit, I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions about we'll do whatever you say. We'll bring you to your paradise location. We'll give you everything you want, but you need to answer these questions. What is the new union planning to do?
Peace. They are planning to unite the universe in peace.
And you see, he's actually telling the truth here. Or at least he believes he's telling the truth there.
I still believe that honestly after everything that's happened.
And what exactly is this peace that they are trying to do? What does peace mean to the new union?
No more war, no more terrorists like yourself and your father.
So you're saying if we just stop the war, the new union will just stop everything that they're doing. They'll stop blowing up planets. They'll stop killing people. They'll stop creating problems in the galaxy.
Oh, Bugaki, you silly bug. It is not the new union that is causing problems. Who waged war upon Honu and started the war to begin with? From what I remember, that was you.
Yeah, do you
How
know
easily
why?
you forget?
You know why I did that? How about Calrenia? Glassed planet. How about Voxopia? Glass.
Carinia is a thing of the past. Voxopia was infected with Necrom. Nothing we could do.
Yeah, and what about the
that's what they
Mayflower?
told you.
You're not supposed to use that damn weapon. And it was used.
No,
Who said that it was used?
you're talking about your family. You're talking about how your family was killed by the prey station. Well, think about my entire planet, my entire species, everybody I ever knew and loved. They're all dead because of the new union. And you're saying that you imagine how I feel. But I don't have that hate. I don't have that resentment. But you do.
As you say this and you put into perspective, like you lost your entire planet, Bungit, you see him actually kind of nod a little bit, and he's just like,
Well, it is, that is what war does. I'm sorry you've lost your planet. Had I, been calling the shots, I would not have done such a thing. It is a thing that happens with war, but, I know loss is not an easy thing. So, I'm sorry for the new union, but, that is war.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, is that when it's your family, it's revenge. But it's when it's my family or my people, it's just war. This is the problem with this is the problem. This is why there's war. Because one person says that they care about one person, but they don't treat the other people the same. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get you to help us. so we can stop this. Because we don't want anything this to happen to anybody, including the new union people, the innocent people.
Bungit kind of looks around, like everywhere around him, and he's just like, "And what do you expect me to do? The new union has discarded me. We are in the middle of a war about to happen. There is nothing we can do now."
You join us and help us. And help us stop the new union. For the sake of your people and my people and all the people.
You gotta know anything.
I was but a lowly detective tasked with tracking you down. That was my job. I do not know much more beyond what you've probably already discovered.
And you know what? You're an excellent tracker, and I want you on our side.
You did roll what, an 18?
Plus grit would be 23.
I don't know if you get grit on this, but
I don't know, but or I can lead or inspire. I can roll.
No, that's fine. 18 is one more than way over 10. He kind of sighs, just like, I will think about it. But if I do help, it is not for you, Bukaki Dingleberry, son of Cornelius Dingleberry. It is for the new union people.
This is for the new union people too. And he takes off like his little lucky charm, and he leaves it on the table.
What is this lucky charm?
It's a green phallic penis shape.
Oh, yeah. Bukaki, I think you got the wrong message here. That's not what was happening.
No,
I think, I'm.
It's a good luck charm that I always carry with me.
Oh, okay.
Now it's yours.
I'm pretty sure that we normally do not give things to prisoners that could be used as weapons, but I guess that's okay because
how big is this phallic thing?
It's a small one.
Okay.
It's like,
oh, it's a small one.
He's gonna start digging his way out of the
He
ship.
kind of just picks it up, looks at it, and then pockets it, and just nods to you.
all right. Then I walk out and I say to Washi, I'm like, give him a nice place to stay, but keep an eye on him.
Topher, like, is that this camera booth that like I can see everything that's happening? He looks at you. He's like, okay, so that's good, I guess.
I go to Washi and I say, you could also drop him off in the middle of nowhere, too. It's totally fine.
Wait, he's not leaving the base now, is he?
No. He's going back into his cell, but they may think of like if he does cooperate, they may give him a safe place to live. But like they're not gonna give him like a nice vacation spot, all expenses paid.
No, I meant like a nice room to stay in that's like not just a cell, or at least gets like good food or something.
Yeah. Okay.
He can have some more baby built cheese. How about that?
Yeah. They give him some more cheese for cooperating, and yeah. They take care of him.
He can eat the rest of my ear that's in his cell, huh? All right.
Yeah.
He just bit Mikey's ear off, and then Bugaki's like, give him a nice place to stay.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Well, what do you think about talking to Fromage and allowing them to be together in the same cell, or is that too dangerous?
If they cooperate, maybe you can talk to Fromage on a daily visit type thing. But
yeah, no,
I
maybe
think it's got to be a leash that we keep, because otherwise he's going to get too much out of us.
Yeah, maybe instead of giving them a nice place to stay, just like giving him like give him a good meal or something like that. Like they
Sure.
just feed him so he's not suffering in the cell.
Sure. I mean, they were feeding him, but yeah, a little bit better conditions to live in.
Yeah, I was just going to say to Bungit at some point during that whole thing, I guess, before he left the interrogation room, if he had known anything about any like blueprints or intel paperwork about the Mayflower or things that we could use in terms
from your
of
understanding, like after you talked to Bungit for a little bit, is that he was a detective that was tasked with finding Bugaki and tracking Bugaki down, and that was kind of his sole
So he doesn't have like a
mission.
military position. He was just hired.
He's
for that
he's not
specific-
he's not really high up in the way that he would know certain plans. Like he obviously knew that there was something called the Liberating Angel that was gonna like, save everyone, and then like he's obviously fed the propaganda from the Union military side.
Yeah.
But in terms of like extra info, you guys probably know more than he does at this point.
I might have to get I feel like the easiest person to get in touch with about getting any kind of intel and paperwork about stuff like that would be Noon, in terms of possibly getting it from him. Not in a way that we'd have to get it from him nicely, but he'd be the easiest to get in contact with out of all of them if we needed any kind of information.
Maybe. If you can get in contact with him. I mean, you've already sent Snow to try and track him, and so far no luck, but he's working on it.
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk to Snow and put the translator on Fromage and talk to Fromage?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, you put the translator on this rabid beast. He's like, and then when you put it on, all you see and hear him say and talk about is just like gibberish. That's just like kill, murder, destroy everything. You can tell by doing this that like these constructed familiars, these fabricated familiars, aren't like you, Whiskers, and then they have their own sentience and their own thoughts and their so a semblance of intelligence. They're kind of programmed to do one thing, and that's to be a familiar for someone and assist them in like a way of like in the way of powering them up or making them stronger. Because like all this thing has is like surface level thoughts of like kill, murder, destroy, and what Bungit would tell him, I guess.
Wild.
So I guess I'll tell everyone.
Well, this is a little bit disappointing. It does not seem that this familiar is even similar to me that much. So I guess we are just keeping him in case Bungit joins us, and so maybe they can both help us together as a couple. But I don't know.
I feel like if we put them in the same room, then he would have killed them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, anyways.
So yeah, the next couple of days go by, and Washi gets in contact with his contact over in the Altair Single Star system, and you guys join a small preliminary fleet as new star cruisers. Those huge new ones that you guys got. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All start to blink towards the ASSRMB. The Alliance of the Seven Stars Rogue Military Base. You guys can see that on the map over here. Right here, right beside Doom.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys kind of get on one of like the star cruisers and head that way as part of the preliminary force going. You have your mechs, you have everything. And as you approach, like you see outside the window, a large cluster of asteroids in space, and through a cloaking field, you pull into a military base that's embedded within a few connected asteroids. It's pretty cool. It looks like just like a floating cluster, like a floating asteroid field, but within it is like a connected base. And as you guys unload in the hangar of this new base, Washi's with you guys, and he's just like, I can't wait for you guys to meet my contact here. I think you guys will like him.
It's gonna be a simulacrum. I can already smell it.
Yeah, as you guys enter the hangar, greeting you is another Washi.
Wow.
As Washi's like, there you are. There you are. Oh. Crazy,
Mike is
two
just
of us
sitting there
being in the same
with
place.
his looking mech hand.
Yeah.
He's just
Whiskers
like,
is like
God.
doing the dog thing where he's looking side to side, just like
your Washi is just like, well, everybody, this is my clone Washi. And then the other Washi's like, that's funny that you think I'm the clone. You're the clone. And they have a little bit of banter back and forth. You guys are introduced to this huge star base that's like several times larger than your base on Calorinia. I'll say there's easily hundreds of people here. Thousands if you count the groups of refugees that you see here living on like the base that are like, there's large groups of gnomes from Rembeldon.
Oh wow.
You see there's clusters of Calrenians who have been displaced, and even several feline races that were displaced by the war and previous historical events like the Great Cat Fight. You see a lot of people here that are from like, all over the place. Washi brings you to the head of the base, actually. You see this red octopus character in this military uniform. He's got like tentacles on his mouth, and he's just like,
Huluin?
"Hello, my name is Jonky Jones. Nice to meet you." He kind of shakes all of your hands.
Nice to meet you.
Jonky Jones?
Jonky Jones.
Does he look a little bit like Zoidberg, or is he a little bit more
No, he looks a
Cthulhu?
little bit like Admiral Akbar if he was an octopus.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of shakes all of your hands with his tentacled hand. He's the one in
Hey,
charge here.
Jackie.
He kind of runs things here. Even higher rank than Washi even.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys want to roll me a history check, or sorry, investigation?
Jonky, first order of business. You got any beans? We're gonna have to stock up on beans.
I got a nat 20.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, dude, same.
What?
Beans, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
talk
oh
to
my God.
Jugu for that.
Show this.
True. Okay, yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah,
Nat
just
20.
pull it up
I
right
can't.
there.
I can't get the fucking light on it.
You
There it
guys,
is. My bad.
different. What did you get?
11.
You passed too. You guys, Whiskers, you've actually met this guy before, I would say, with a nat 20. You guys know this guy, Jonky Jones, Admiral Jonky Jones. He is a high-ranking officer from the Luvian Delvar Revolution, from like the Jin Commanders. He was one of like the leading military people from back then. And he's here now, kind of running shit.
He was a leading Jin commander.
He led the Jin commanders in terms of like military strategy and stuff. He himself is not a Jin commander.
Whoa.
So it almost as if like in the same way
The
that
guy
a
calling
queen
the
would
shot.
have knights that she would send out,
Yeah.
like the Jin commanders were like the
I see.
or-
Yeah.
yeah,
For the
like
king.
the Crusader Knights. Who were, like the Jin commanders were like the warriors.
Yeah, the Jin commanders
Yeah.
were like the Jedis, whereas
Yeah.
this guy is like one of the Senate people.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of like the military side of things, and he's like
Oh my god!
strategist.
Wait, are you the Jonky Jones of the Jin Commanders?
Wow.
Delbart Revolution? We'll be in Delbart Revolution.
The one and the same, but you are Bugaki Dingleberry, as I imagine, the son of Hormelius. Your father was a great man.
Oh my god! Nice to meet you. I don't think we've ever met before. It's a pleasure.
His attention
Thank you.
drifts from you, Bugaki, as he looks beside you as walking up. He's just like, huh, I don't believe my eyes. He kind of salutes, and he's like, the Chrome Gnome. Been a long time. He kind of looks to her, and behind you guys is Augie. And Augie nods, and he's just like, oh, it's been a while, Jonky Jones. He kind of salutes, stands up straighter than you've ever seen Augie stand up straight before, and he's just like,
Oh shit.
Augustus Lucidius Guantanamo-Moses Harold Flapjacks at your service. Jonky like looks all surprised, and he looks to you guys, and he's like, you guys don't know it. He's the Chrome Gnome.
What?
Chrome,
Hey,
no, what are you talking about, Jay?
Never heard of
Chrome
that.
Gnome. He's one of the greatest of mechanics and mech builders during the Great Luvian Delvar Revolution.
Well, I knew he was one of the
Augie,
greatest
yeah.
mechanics, but I did not know he had such a title like the Chrome Gnome. Augie, why did you not tell us?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, when you try to stay, lay low and stay hidden, announcing to everyone that you're the Chrome Gnome isn't the best way to do it. So
Hey,
you bring your
I get it. My
unwanted
name is,
attention.
You are
That's true.
such a humble man, Augie. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
one of the most humble best mech builders I've ever known my entire
Best
life.
humble mech builder ever.
Jonky actually turns to Og and he's just like, you disappeared before you could be awarded this, but I'm not sure if you heard, but towards the end of the war, you were promoted to a Jin commander for your service.
What?
Yes, he was responsible for building many of the mechs that were on the battlefield.
My
Whiskers,
man.
for like the first time you guys have
Holy.
ever seen, his like mouth is like wide open, like what?
I didn't hear about that. Dang, I guess your boy Augie here is a Jin commander. Well.
Whiskers is gonna salute
Holy
Augie and be
smokes.
like,
Chrome Dome.
Wow, you were a Jin commander this whole time. That's
No,
crazy.
don't say that. No, do that. I didn't see, battle like you, Whisk did, but, I was often behind the scenes. I only met a few Jin commanders back in my day, but, after they disbanded, I just wanted to live a quiet life, not be bothered,
You
and,
son of a gun.
yeah, I figured if I said anything about the Chrome Gnome thing, I'd get the wrong kind of attention. I'm still
Now you got
chicken,
the
aren't
right
I?
kind of attention now.
Nah, so
so Whiskers is gonna like grin to Augie and like go like really close to his face and say,
now I know why you joined my ship, Augie, because you wanted to live through me and live as part of a fun crew. And now we're here. That's awesome, Augie.
and then I'll give him one big lick on his face.
The universe works in mysterious ways, that's for sure. I can't say I wanted to dive back into war, but if my mech building is gonna be put to use, I'm glad it's with you guys. So,
And you ended
We
up
are-
on the flagship that leads the war, so good job laying low, Chrome Gnome.
kind of like shakes all of your hands again. And he's just like, yes, Augustus Lucius Guantanamo-Moses Harold Flapjacks. At your service, that's my name. But you could obviously call me Augie, as you always have.
Michelangelo Fazos, but you could just call me guy who
Mikey
messes up his neck.
Starhand, of course.
Hey.
Cool.
You already earned more than my respect already, more than enough of my respect, but now you got even more than that. So, there you go. Put it there. Chrome
Bugaki,
Dome.
give him the special bean, Bugaki. Give him the special bean.
No,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't dare take that from Bugatti.
You get the special bean.
Okay, man.
Just
You
take
pull
it.
out a bean that's been rotting in your pocket for weeks. And Augie's like, oh, thank you so
Hey,
much.
savor that. Savor that. That's my
savor it.
favorite bean.
You know what? I might
That
just
just-
let it. I might just let it marinate some more. And puts it in his pocket.
That's how you get the best flavor. That one's been marinated for ever
Uh-huh.
since I met you guys.
That makes me think that he puts it in his mouth, and then he puts it in his pocket, and then he puts it in his
Oh God.
yeah.
like a jawbreaker.
Oh God.
I've been sucking on that bean for 13 months.
Oh God.
Oh, geez.
Whiskers, as you guys kind of like tour the base, you guys, see a lot of unfamiliar faces. But Whiskers, you see a familiar face as you see Zephyr Windwalker, the daughter of the Windwalker family that you guys met up with on Alkeen.
We're
she's
just gonna
there.
run up and tackle her to the ground and lick her face. and
Oh,
then say,
Whiskers, what are you doing here?
Hello, Zephyr. Good to see you.
Oh,
Hello,
goodness
Zephyr.
gracious! I didn't know that you're part of the rebellion.
Yeah, that happened pretty recently, but we kind of just
Seeing my
got right into
patterns
this.
recently.
I did actually. I saw them, and they said that I don't remember what they said about you, but I guess they don't know that you're part of this either.
Oh, probably said I was off running around with my friends or something. But are they doing well? I haven't talked to them in a little while.
Yes, they're doing well. We had a nice meal together.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, please don't tell them I'm here. I think they would, be worried sick about me.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we are going to be here for the next while. So if I see them again, it will be with you.
Okay. She introduces you to some of her friends. You guys continue touring around the base. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Bugaki, you get tackled by somebody. Roll me just like a flat d20 to stay on your feet.
I feel like I know.
Nat 20. Oh,
Whoa.
Dude,
it is not
fire and cylinders.
bring you down as you like sturdy yourself and you turn around and you see an older Byzantine woman with a cute hair bow and royal garments. You see your mother, Tidaria Dingleberry, Tiddy Dingleberry, as she tackles you and she's like, "Oh, darling!
Oh my God, Mom!
What?
Oh my
God! You see behind her a couple of other Byzantine warriors, just a handful of them.
Oh my God!
Darling, I thought you were lost. I heard about your escape pod being rejected, but then I started seeing you on the news. Oh, I'm so glad you've been so elusive, darling.
I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead.
Wow.
What happened? Oh my God, Mom!
Jesus Christ. You're really a mama's boy.
Oh my God, Mom! Oh my God! Where the
explains so
hell have you
much.
been? I thought you were dead.
That must
I
be a
thought
trip
everybody
seeing
was
Bugaki
dead.
in this outfit too. Wow.
Oh, you're wearing your father's garments, so I knew one day that you would fit them. Oh, she just kind of pinches your cheeks. She's just like, oh, you look just like your father, a handsome Byzantine.
Oh,
Strong
Mom!
Byzantine.
Oh, you've grown up so fast.
I can't believe this.
Wow.
What's going on right now?
You see behind
great.
her a lot, a couple of Byzantine warriors, but like pretty much all of them you recognize.
Wow.
You recognize Analzex. You recognize Hanjub. You recognize Skeeter Blowy. You recognize Scrody Testicles.
Nice.
You actually recognize one of your father's trusted soldiers, this older gentleman with a cowboy hat, Dutch Macaque. You recognize Doug Eastall, as well as you see with a crew clean shaven, straight posture, your right hand man, Bildo Buzzo, alive and well, who comes up to you, Bugaki, just looks you straight in the eyes, walks to you, and slaps you across the face.
Oh! What was that for?
I'm so sorry, sir. I couldn't control myself. I just you left us. You abandoned us.
Hey,
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. I'm so sorry I hit you, but you kind of deserved it. You left us for dead.
I don't remember. Can you refresh my memory a little bit?
You see Analzex speak up. He's like,
Yeah, you totally abandoned us during that fight, and most of us got killed, but the rest of us kind of escaped, and we're all that's left.
Yeah, you were probably referred to it when I got into that pod and I ejected myself from the ship. Oh, guys, I just wanted to say I really fucked up back there. And not only did I abandon you, I abandoned everybody. I abandoned my responsibilities. I abandoned everything I was supposed to do. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for what was thrown upon me. I wasn't ready for any of this. And I'm sorry. And I really am sorry. I really shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that for you guys. I didn't know what to do. I panicked and I escaped. I got in the only escape pod and I launched myself out of there. I thought we were all dead. I thought we were all gonna die anyways. It was a last minute panic.
Escape pods.
There might have been room for a couple, maybe one more, but I didn't even think about it. I just left. And I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked it all up. I'm an asshole. And if I could go back there, I would have been the one to do it. I would have been the one to die first and let you all escape. But I couldn't go back in time. I can't go back in time. I can't do anything. I'm sorry.
You see most of the bugs are kind of like turned away from you and kind of giving you the cold shoulder and like not really like still trying to process this and not really like accepting what you're saying, except Dutch macaque kind of like bows his head, kind of tips his hat to you, and he's just like, well, there, Bugaki, young man, I could tell you've grown a lot since I last saw you, and, you know, sometimes we make mistakes when we're young and stupid, but, you're certainly young and stupid, but hey, so was Cornelius, your father, once upon a time, and, so I can't blame you, but, it's been a hard time for all of us Byzantites, or what's left of us, you know, escaping here, doing what we can to survive. You see Scrody Testicles, he's kind of wearing like this like green shirt with like this like triangle logo in the middle and like these beige cargo pants or cargo shorts. He's just like, yeah, I mean, we kind of thought, you know, I mean, Bazento's gone now, so we kind of banded together and figured, you know, maybe we should call ourselves something different now. And so we've kind of been going by Threekreen now.
Well, why Threekreen?
Just a name that fit.
Threekreen?
Threekreen. THRI -KREEN.
The Cranes.
Okay.
Threekreen are a bug race in D&D. And Spelljammers, yeah. So the remaining Byzantites have renamed themselves to Threekreen because their homeland Byzantium is now gone.
Okay, Threekreen, yeah, okay, that's fine. I guess I don't like it, but I guess I don't have a choice in this. You guys already probably made the documents and everything. That's
Well, with all due respect, sir, it doesn't matter if you like it. You haven't been here to lead us.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were still around, and I'm glad to see you guys are still here.
Oh, darling, don't worry about them. They're just giving you a hard time. We're glad to see that you're safe and alive.
Yeah, it's well, I didn't think I would see you again either, Mom. I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked.
We can spend all the time in the world to catch up, but for now, just let's unload your things. We've got a room for you next to us. The Threekreen and the other guys like, they don't want a room near you. But Tadaria Tiddy Dingleberry has carved out a room for you guys near her room. And yeah. You guys can catch up, spend some time catching up. Most of the other guys don't really want to talk to you, except Dutch macaque is okay, and obviously your mom. The other guys are still processing what, like, I mean, their leader up and abandoned them, and then came back, right? And it's just like, hey guys, and they're just like, ugh,
leading a whole other group of taller people.
Yeah,
who are your taller friends of different group species?
The hot potato came with our fleet, right? Like it was in the ship. So
everything came with you.
Whiskers will probably sleep on the ship unless that's weird.
Sure. After like the majority of the Byzantites leave, Skeeter Blow, he's kind of this he's kind of this guy with like a trench coat. One of the Byzantites. Skeeter Blowy.
Yeah.
Kind of nudges you, Bugaki, as the others leave, and he's just like, man, they just need time, see? Don't worry about that, huh? They just need time. You gotta understand, Bugaki. You know, they thought they lost, you thought you lost your people, but, they lost their leader. And they kind of had no guidance. And, next thing they know, all they see is how you've been presented on the news by the new unit over the past few months. So, I know we all know that was a propaganda scapegoat thing, but, we were glad that you was actually alive, but, it's gonna take them some time to process, because that's kind of all they've seen about you the past couple weeks.
Yeah, I understand. I wouldn't have forgave me neither.
Nah, it's okay. I forgive you. Skeeter Blowy. I don't know if we've met in person yet. Kind of shakes your hand.
Hey, thanks, Skeeter. You're a real nice guy.
Hey, don't mention it. Just let me know if you need anything, eh?
Got any beans?
Every time
Get
he
up
gets
there, bud.
stressed, he's trying to get beans.
Hey, that's okay. Thanks.
You might want to
There
check
you
the
go.
kitchen. Jugu Batoof, he's a great chef.
Jugo, all right. That's where he goes first.
Okay, yeah. You meet this. You see this.
He like stumbles off, but he's like looking like he's like kind of sad, but he's going straight to the kitchen.
Yeah, you see this turtle with like a headband and like dizzy glasses and like a tie-dye shirt.
Oh, nice.
And like a chef apron and stuff.
Hey, what's cooking? Hey,
Oh.
what's
Yeah, just some quesadillas.
got one of those?
Oh,
They like beans.
I mean, these ones do actually, yeah. These are
They
the
got
bean quesadilla. Beans are some of my favorite foods, dude.
Wait a second, you're telling me there's beans inside the food?
Yeah, I kind of put beans in all of the food I cook because I fucking love beans, dude.
Oh my god, no way. You can put beans inside other things and eat them?
Yeah, I do it all the time. I barely eat beans by themselves anymore. I actually kind of looks off out the window into the distance.
You're blowing my mind right now.
I miss the taste of just a raw bean in my mouth. Sorry, what was
That's
your name?
all I've been eating. I mean, I'm Bugaki.
Oh,
Call me.
yeah. I've heard about you. Jugu Batoof. Nice to meet you.
That sounds French. Is that French?
No. What's
Oh.
French?
Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. Let me see what you got over here. Quesadillas, huh? What's that?
Yeah,
where'd you
there's
learn
bean
this recipe?
quesadillas. There's bean burritos. There's, we got all sorts of stuff. A
Oh.
side of bean, coffee. Coffee's made of beans, right?
What is coffee?
Try this.
Oh, God, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh my god! What is that?
You are wired for the
This
next
is-
couple hours.
This is beans? This is bean. This is liquid beans.
Dude, would you believe that's like bean juice?
This is
Different
beans.
kind of bean,
in
Bugaki.
It's
water.
basically
Careful with
bean
those
juice.
beans.
People call it coffee, but it's bean juice.
He's gonna start
Is it
boiling his
roasted?
beans.
Is it like it's like a roasted bean flavor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can drink this. I can drink this a lot. I could drink this every day of my life.
Oh, God, someone's gonna stop.
I mean,
him.
don't drink too much, because like you'll be very unchill if you do that.
How much should I not drink? Because I'm gonna do that.
He kind of walks away. All right, I'm not gonna be
All right,
around
I'm
when
ready.
you're shitting your pants, dude.
His new
I'm
uniform.
ready to eat some beans.
As you guys kind of go through the rest of the base, you guys actually pass this almost like a shopping district where people kind of get groceries, get things that they need. And you actually see in a bright sign, Gork and Gex Traveling General Store.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
The
god, they're
homies.
here. Where are we? Are
Jesus
we on Earth?
No,
right now?
no. You're on the ASSRMB, the Alliance of the Seven Stars
Base.
Rogue Military Base.
Maybe we can decide this
Uh.
later, Mikey, but how much money do we have? Should we go shopping?
Let's see how much we get, because we probably don't have much of anything from that.
It's been
last
6 months since you looked at
endeavors.
that bank account.
It's been a while. Let me take a look, and you see Mikey's just kind of throwing stuff around in his bag. He's kind of looking for like the the one thing that shows it's in tactical profile, right? Yeah, I think. So it says our GP savings we have 2K,
Okay.
and then GP extra I have 15.
1
So I think that's
5.
just- yeah, it's just 1.5. So I think that's just the change.
2015 gold. Or GP, I should say.
Yeah.
That sounds about
All
right.
right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if that's a lot or not.
No, it's not that much.
It's all relative.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
No. I mean, it cost us 10K to get out of that one scenario with Noon, for reference.
But
No,
as you
it
guys
was
pass,
8K.
by,
yeah,
Gorky
yeah.
see you, and they're like, "Welcome to Hey, you familiar?"
Nah.
And we look
Right.
very different now.
I mean,
Yeah,
you still look
yeah.
relatively the same.
You're imagining that. We are completely new.
Before we go up to Gorgongax, I'm definitely changing my skin color or my fur color
Sure.
to I'm gonna be green.
Sure.
Well, if we're trying to deceive Gork and Gag, that we're not the same. Last time we were here, didn't what's his face break? Shit
No,
ton
you're
of
more worried
fucking-
about the shoe shining robots.
Definitely worried about those, yeah.
Welcome to Gorgon Geg's Traveling General Store. How can we help you?
Yeah, we're kind of working on a budget here tonight, but we do want to spend all our money as good patrons at your service. Gork and Gag, we've heard so much about you. over the galaxy.
I think we should talk to Augie before we spend any money because apparently he is a big deal and I don't want to upset him now.
I'll say Augie's with you guys. You're just like, hey, it's these guys again. Oh, hey, how's it going? What are you
Look
guys
at the
doing
Augie.
here?
Augie, don't blow the cover, Augie.
Well, I'm not in disguise. They gotta recognize me. Jeez. I mean, how
don't
much
know
money
if
we
you-
got? He's gotta look through all this shit.
Augie, we get 2,000 GP. And
Oh shit, they got a
15
Mark
cents.
keys, fuse box, plasma maw, snapdragon notcher. Oh, that looks pretty good. Reaper, Sunken. Woo wee, you got some good stuff here. Hey, what bring you guys to this base of all places? You see kind of Gek speak up, and you're just like, hey, you know, Gondra's been fucking with our livelihood, you know, exploiting their workers, making the same products for a fraction of the price. You know, it's fucking up all our small businesses. It's impossible to keep up. Yeah, we figured we'd rather, you know, support the cause instead and take them down, you know? Sell to you guys.
Change of
Fuck
heart, change of
Condra, yeah.
face.
So are you
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that because we are taking down your competition, we will get a deal?
That's a beautiful cause.
Hey, everything's a deal at Gork and Gek's Traveling General Store. Everything on sale. Lowest prices you'll ever see in the entire galaxy.
Whiskers is gonna like turn around and sigh a bit, and then come back and smile and just laugh a bit.
Haha, that's true. Good
I
one.
got something that I know you like. He kind of points to you, Bugaki. He brings out these two huge things, a huge shield-looking thing and a huge weapon. This here was dropped off by the Gaylord Intergalactic Battle Royale winner himself, Brutus Brimstone. I've got Brutus's shield and Brutus's wrecker.
Oh wow.
Wait a second.
These are actual items
What
you
is
can
it?
find in the exotic equipment. Brutus's shield and Brutus's wrecker.
What does it
Ooh.
do?
I don't remember.
Brutus's shield. It's a main melee. You may bring down this shield as a protocol to gain 4+ grit overshield until the start of your next turn, at which point you lose all overshield. You are slowed while you have this overshield. You may not use this protocol 2 turns in a row. Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It is good.
Brutus's Wrecker is a heavy melee, and it's just on crit, target is knocked prone. It's inaccurate.
Nice.
It has thrown 5 and knockback 1. Wow.
Throwing 5 is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Or that big head.
What's thrown 5?
You can
It's
throw
just
it,
Throw it 5.
throw it 5 spaces.
Yeah, Brutus was here not too long ago, and we bought these off of him.
All right. Well,
You can invest. I don't know if we got the money, but if you need to
it's up
spend
to
on it,
you
spend
guys.
on it.
I don't know if I really do. I need
Hey,
it.
if you were
I
at
think I'm good.
MagFest, you would know Brutus Brimstone is one of the characters in our MagFest live show.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm good for now, but maybe I can look at things later and we can decide later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I can't afford it right now. It's
Next upgrade we can talk about.
Yeah,
what you wanna
sure.
Do with your max.
Sure. You guys continue moving on throughout the base. Also, you guys actually passed the infirmary. And Bugaki, you notice something interesting inside. In the infirmary, you see laying down, kind of in a stasis, is a Bogogogo.
Oh.
oh shit. Who is it?
Roll me an investigation.
I got a 2.
Anyone else want to roll investigation?
Yeah. I have a feeling.
I got a nat 20 again.
Oh wow! Oh, nat 20s. Hey,
I got a
That's
19.
this man gaming.
I
Nat 20s
know.
when you need him.
Non-gaming.
Do we need them
Gotta
right now?
identify this Pogogo.
Mikey, would you roll?
I got a 19.
Nice.
19.
Whiskers and Mikey, you actually recognize them from Legend. This is a former Jin commander named OG Bobo.
OG
Oh, shit.
OG Bobo. One of the
OG
nurses there
Bobo?
kind of
Great
lets you
name.
guys know that he was quickly rushed there after escaping the destruction of the fleet by the Mayflower. Bugaki, as you know, many of the Bogogogo were with you when the Mayflower fired. So this man who is unconscious, when he comes to, can also testify, along with Gujobi Bangsas, 2 people who were there with you when the Mayflower fired. If you do need to prove that at any point.
Wow.
And then one of the nurses also tells you that he actually has, he allegedly has important information that they're waiting for him to wake up to talk to him about.
Oh shit.
If you guys don't remember, OG Bobo was one of the characters DeFran played in A Rage Against the Rift.
Yeah.
One of the Jin
Alright.
commanders.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's where I know him
Yeah.
from.
like another
You made
DeFran
him.
Oh my
Everyone roll me
God.
like a perception check or a look check, a spot check.
Spot. Yeah. It's a
Would
spot.
Bugaki know who OG Bobo is?
You rolled a 2, so no, I would say you did not come across him.
I've got a 16.
Spot. I have a 23.
19.
All
plus
of you cannot miss this because it is bright yellow in your peripherals. You see in the infirmary kind of helping around and moving some things here and there. You see a familiar face rolling around in a wheelchair. You see a sickly yellow kobold. As soon as he sees you guys, he's just like,
no.
"Oh, hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Ulap." You see him in a wheelchair, missing the entire lower half of his body. Not looking
shit.
too good. He looks more sicklier than ever. He's got a couple of scuffs on him, a couple gashes and bandages on him, and a scraped together mechanical brace on one of his arms.
Oh, you look great.
Hey, Ulap. The fuck are you doing here?
Oh, same thing that you're doing here, just helping the cause. Hey, last time I saw you guys, I was ripped apart in Blink Space, so I got you guys to thank for that.
Yeah, how was that? I don't know anyone
It
that
fucking
survived.
It sucked.
What you did?
Why'd you do that? That was so painful.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Yeah.
Look at me now.
Who?
I'm nothing. What am I?
Probably hasn't.
I'm a fraction of what I used to
probably
be.
been scary.
Yeah, look.
You doing okay,
yeah.
Ulap?
Ulab. Whoa. We didn't.
Sorry, we
We
last
didn't
met.
meet.
A lot has happened since we last met. Can you remind
Take
me
accountability
what happened
for
to
it.
you again? Why did we throw you off of our ship?
I don't know. You tell me. I was just minding my business. Next thing you know, I'm hooked up to the outside of your
Yeah, I don't trust
spaceship. You're hurling through blank space. My body being ripped to shreds. Next thing I know, I'm on this crazy fucking planet. I don't know. There's these weird scavengers that saved me. I'm on this weird planet. I don't know what's going on. I get arrested. I get thrown into a jail for stealing supplies. What can I do? I'm trying to live. I'm trying to survive. And then all of a sudden,
that's right.
all
you
of a
stole
sudden,
from us.
alarms are going off in the prison, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Things are exploding, and so I get on this, I see a downed aircraft, I get on it, and I fly on out of there.
Look, Ulab, I
Is Mr.
don't
Shine with us
remember.
on this plane, on this new ship base?
Yeah, I'm sure he came with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce them so I can get them some new prosthetics.
Ulap, you reminded me that we threw you off the ship because you stole from us, and somehow you ended up in the prison and we actually released you. So I think that we're even now.
What do you mean you released me?
That was us who released you.
Well, I don't know about that. Says who?
It was Mikey
I don't know
who
you
released
anything.
everyone.
You look what you did to me. I'm all fucked up now.
Inadvertently, I guess it kind of worked out.
Orkulop,
I
I
guess
don't
my conscience
remember
cleared.
exactly what exactly.
I remember every detail, Bukaki.
But I'm sure there was a good reason why we put you on the roof of our spaceship and into blink space. I just don't remember.
I
there's
thought you
no
were gonna
good reason to
survive,
do
to be
that.
honest.
You stole from us.
Well, if you're stealing from us and we can't trust you, and you're trying to, we don't know if you're gonna kill us or not. It's a pretty good reason.
But Ulap, I'll do you this favor, because I'm a grown person, and I believe everyone deserves equal opportunity, despite the fact that you cast the first stone. I'll introduce you to Mr. Shine here, my good friend, and he is going to hook you up with an entire new lower half of your body, free of charge.
I'm
And,
in.
you know, yeah. Just because I'm looking back in it, and that wasn't. I've met somebody in my life. His name's Jimothy, and I've been able to express myself violently through him, and through that, I've kind of seen a different side of myself, and I'm realizing now, I can't always. I also lost an ear today, so
I can
you
see
learn a
that.
lot.
Can you
You
hear
learn a
me
lot.
okay? Hello?
Yeah, I get. I sadly still can hear you.
A new body,
perfectly
new
fine.
parts. He kind of looks down. He's like, all right, that's a deal. Put her there, buddy. Puts his hand out to you.
And I kind of I give it a little.
Stop, you roll me a d20 and let me know what you get.
Oh God, I'm gonna get fucked up again, aren't I?
Okay, Ulap, I hope we there's no hard
17.
feelings.
You see him kind of go for your wallet, but then sees you noticing. And he's like, just checking to see if you still got it.
And I give
Yeah,
him just
see, that's what you did
I give him
last
just
time.
a knock on the head with the mechanical hand, just a quick bonk. Not an apprehensive one. Just
Is there like a
hit.
police or something here? Like some kind of a security who looks over everything?
I mean, there's security. I mean, after all the hubbub and like you guys yelling at each other, Jonky Jones kind of comes. He's like, well, what's everyone yelling about over here?
Yeah, this is just a little bit of a scenario here, but you gotta mark this guy as a class S citizen for poopy shit, because sometimes he's not a good person, but I think he's on the path for rehabilitation. But just be careful with this one.
Not a good person. What do you mean?
Well, if anything goes missing, then look for him first because he
Just
probably
know that it's Ulap.
Ulap has been nothing but helpful, helping around the infirmary. What do you mean?
Have you
He's
been
kind
missing
of a
things from the
kleptomaniac.
infirmary? Yeah, he is a bit of a kleptomaniac.
Can someone check him or something to see what he has stole? Because I do not believe it.
That won't be necessary, guys. You guys just got here. Chill out, relax. It's fine.
I'm gonna talk to Mikey in Zuzan. Zoo. Just saying like, when you tell Mr. Shine to install legs on him, can they have some kind of like a security thing?
Yeah, they're not
Lock
gonna.
up.
He won't be able to. He won't be able to run. He could just.
Mr. Shine installs a max speed of the legs.
Yeah, there's speed adjustments on them.
Okay.
Oh man.
Like,
That's
like
actually
if
hilarious.
it detects that he's trying to steal, it'll like make an alarm or make like a funny
And
sound.
not even that.
or
He can
something.
try to steal, but he's not gonna be able to get away from any of the scenes. He's gonna have to walk away from anyone he steals from.
This is like season 1, the jelly legs.
Jelly legs. Oh my god, jelly legs.
I have a feeling if you do that, he's gonna try. He's gonna be trying to get away and he's gonna die because he can't run or something.
We're gonna hear about him on the news.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
It's like we installed a failsafe and then he's like trying to actually escape from danger.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
well,
man.
Mike, you let me know when Mr. Shine's ready. I'll come on up.
Hey, Olab, I just gotta say, I know we did put you, you did steal a lot of stuff from us, and it was actually kind of weird, but maybe the punishment we did, maybe you didn't deserve the punishment.
No,
Maybe
I
it
don't
wasn't
think I
right
deserve it at all. I'll never forget it. But we're friends now, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm trying to undo a lot of wrongs I did in the past, and, I feel like that's one of them, and I'm sorry, personally. But you gotta stop stealing stuff. It's really not a good look.
I haven't stolen it. Hey, I can barely even run, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying in the future, you might want to work that stuff out.
Nothing to work out. I'm all good.
Things might not work out for you.
All
but
right,
yeah.
I'm just
Just a small
saying, I'm
warning.
sorry. The punishment didn't fit the crime. We did throw you in blink space. That was
I mean,
pretty
there was
mean.
no crime. I just, was hanging
Yeah,
out.
there was a crime though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Your buddy let me on the ship. Saw some beans on the floor. I was like, hey, these are gonna go to waste. I don't take them.
Yeah, like I said, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know you did something. I just don't remember because it's been a
He
while.
kind of leans over to Jockey Jones. I don't know what these guys are talking about. Jockey Jones is like, anyways, get out of here, Olaf. Anyways,
He's a survivor.
as you guys leave the infirmary, you guys get comms from Topher. He's just like, hey guys, can I get you over here for a second? You guys meet up with Topher for a minute, and he's just like, hey, so we sent Jilly Gula over to Shireen to find her supersuit, and she hasn't come back in quite some time, and we kind of lost contact. You guys mind going over there to investigate?
Yeah.
Yes, I need
mean,
to
we-
return something anyways. That's a good idea. And I want to see
Yeah,
the
let's go.
supersuit for myself because she's famous.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
I've heard a
we'll
lot
get your
about it.
ship prepped and ready to go. And we will do that next time on Super Journey Dudes Blink Space
Whoa.
Bodies.
Nice.
You guys are in a
Super-
new
super
part of the
journey.
galaxy, new base, new people, new things, new arc.
New art.
Yeah.
Wow. New arc. New
Wow.
art.
New arc,
everything.
new art.
Wow.
Things are chill right now, but they're about to ramp up again
a lot
real
of-
soon. We've got a couple
lot of
more
weight.
episodes left, so stay tuned, folks. That's all. Over and out.
folks.
Wow.
That was good. There's a lot of people that we fucked over.